Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to my channel. It's a pleasure to have you join us as we uncover the secrets of Touched by an Angel. Touched by an Angel is an American television drama television series that premiered on CBS on September 21, 1994, and ran for 211 episodes over 9 seasons until its conclusion on April 27, 2003. Created by John Masius and executive produced by Martha Williamson, the series stars Roma Downey as an angel named Monica, and Della Reese as her supervisor Tess. Throughout the series, Monica is tasked with bringing guidance and messages from God to various people who are at a crossroads in their lives. From Season 3 onward, they are frequently joined by John Masius, the Angel of Death who first appeared as a recurring character in Season 2. Let's transition to plot and uncover its significance. The episodes of the series generally revolved around the cases of Monica, played by Roma Downey, an angel recently promoted from the Search and Rescue Division, who works under the guidance of Tess, played by Della Reese, a sarcastic boss who is sometimes hard on her teen colleague, but is more of a surrogate mother than a mentor. Monica in one episode outlines that she started in the choir, then Annunciations, followed by Search and Rescue and then casework. Most cases involve a single person or a group of people who are at a crossroads in their lives and facing a large problem or tough decision. Monica and Tess bring them messages of hope from God and give them guidance to help make decisions. During their first episode, the pair receive a red 1972 Cadillac Eldorado convertible as a gift. They use it for transportation throughout the rest of the series while in the human world, with Tess doing the driving. As the series progresses, Monica continues gaining experience as a caseworker and, during some cases, must learn lessons of her own. During the series pilot, an angel of death named Adam is introduced. In the Season 2 premiere, Interview with an Angel, a new angel of death named Henry is introduced. Then in the Season 2 episode entitled The One That Got Away, Andrew, played by John Masius, is introduced as the Angel of Death. Initially a recurring character, he becomes a main character in Season 3, making him the permanent Angel of Death for the remainder of the series. The original Angel of Death, Adam, continued to appear in guest appearances over the next few seasons. In Season 4, a new angel is introduced named Raphael Alexis Cruz, who appears throughout the series on a recurring basis, often assisting the main trio Monica, Tess, and Andrew in their cases. Raphael is a younger-looking angel than the others and thus is occasionally involved in situations involving teenagers and young adults so they can relate to each other. Towards the end of the 7th season, a new angel, Gloria Valerie Bertinelli, is created by God during one of Monica's assignments, designed to adapt to life on Earth in the 21st century. She becomes a regular character for Seasons 8 and 9, as a trainee under Monica and Tess's guidance. In the series finale, Monica is up for promotion to supervisor, pending the outcome of a difficult case in which she must defend Zach Scott Bairstow, an innocent drifter accused of causing a boiler explosion at a school 2 years ago in the small town of Ascension, Colorado. The explosion killed most of the children, leaving the citizens devastated. During the case, Monica sees many familiar faces, including Joey McCullis, Paul Wittenberg, one of Monica's previous assignments who is a witness to the events, his brother Wayne Randy Travis, who is now sheriff, Sophie Marion Ross, a formerly homeless acquaintance, and Mike Patrick Duffy, a lawyer Monica saved during her search and rescue days who is now the mayor. An out-of-town developer claims Zach is the perpetrator and despite the lack of evidence, Zach is put on trial. Monica does all she can to help him, including asking Mike to represent him, but the prosecutor in the case, Jones, is really Satan in disguise, and Zach is eventually convicted. After the trial, Monica is able to help the citizens realize their mistake and to see that Zach's return to the town had helped them finally start living again. They begin going back to church, welcomed by the pastor they had once abandoned. Their change of heart, however, cannot free Zach, So Monica visits him in jail and reveals that she is an angel. She then promises him that she will become his guardian angel, foregoing all future assignments and the coveted promotion to protect him from harm in prison. When she returns in the morning, however, the cell is empty. The citizens decide not to search for him, and it is revealed that Joey inadvertently caused the explosion after the devil tricked him into turning the boiler too high to warm some kittens he'd found. The perplexed Monica returns to the desert to find Tess and Zach. There, she learns that Zach was actually Jesus, and that her defending him was a test, which she passed by being willing to sacrifice herself for him. Monica is promoted to supervisor. As she leaves, she says her goodbyes to Gloria and to Andrew, who gives her a pocket watch to remember their friendship by. Before parting, Tess gives Monica the keys to the Cadillac, as she is leaving her job to sit at God's feet. Monica is last shown driving away as the camera pans out over the desert. Now, let's delve into the intricacies of Maine and explore its various aspects. Roma Downey as Monica, a kind-hearted Irish angel prone to getting in trouble, who is sent town to town to encourage people. Sometimes shown in her bare feet, she is the show's main protagonist. She appears in all but 2 episodes. Della Reese as Tess, a tough and sarcastic but loving African-American supervisor who plays a key role in every one of Monica's cases. She acts like Monica's mother and is also the show's main protagonist. She appears in all but 3 episodes. John Dye as Andrew Maine, seasons, recurring, season 2, known as the Angel of Death. Valerie Bertinelli as Gloria Maine, seasons, guest, season 7. An accident-prone, intelligent Italian-American angel made to understand the way of life in the early 21st century. She acts like Monica's older stepsister, but having little to no understanding of the human condition, making her seem childlike in her innocence. As we progress through this video, let's now turn our gaze towards recurring. Alexis Cruz as Raphael, an angel Charles Rocket as Adam, an angel of death Paul Winfield as Sam, an archangel Randy Travis as Wayne McCoys, and as Jed Winslow Wendy Phillips as Claire Green, also as Ruth and Russell in 1 episode, Gerald McCraney as Russell Green, also as Dr. Joe Pacherik in 1 episode, Celeste Holm as Hattie Green, Eddie Carr as Nathaniel Green, Paul Wittenberg as Joey McCoys, Torres Leachman as Ruth, an archangel R.C. Davis as Erasmus Jones and as Gabriel, an archangel Jasmine Dye as Kathleen, a fallen angel. With the foundation laid, let's embark on a journey into notable guest stars. Bruce Altman as Henry, an angel of death Chris Burke as Taylor, an angel Delta Burke as Diana Winslow, Julia Fitzgerald, Carol Burnett as Lillian Bennett, Season 4, Episode 10, Bill Cosby as Phil, the angel of restoration Barbara Mandrell as Ada Dobbin, Terry Heyman, David Ogden Stiers as Jones Satan in the 2-part series finale, Felicia Rashad as Elizabeth Jessup, Muhammad Ali as himself, Season 5. Episode 20 for Maya Angelou as Therese Mitchell, Season 2, Episode 7 Natalie Cole as Megan Brooks, Season 2, Episode 7 Ruby Dee as LaBelle, Season 6, Episode 10 Celine Dion as herself, Season 5, Episode 9 Kirk Douglas as Ross Berger, Season 6, Episode 18 Marla Gibbs as Millie, Season 7, Episode 3 George Grizzard as Charlie Nutt, Season 5, Episode 11 Melissa Joan Hart as Claire Latham, Season 2, Episode 5 Winona Judd as Audrey Carmichael, Angela Lansbury as Lady Penelope Barrington, Season 8, Episode 21 David Margulies as Sam Silverstein, Season 8, Episode 5 Russell Means as Edison, Season 3, Episode 5 Maureen McCormick as Jodie, Season 3, Episode 18 Mo as the Angel of Music, Joe Morton as Martin Hunter, Jake Stone, Mardo Kidder as Rita Lasky, Season 5, Episode 1 Cynthia Nixon as Melina Richardson, Sister Sarah, Season 5, Episode 20 Pedro Pascal as Ricky Hawk, Season 6, Episode 22 Rosa Parks as herself, Season 5, Episode 23 NSYNC as Street Performers, Season 6, Episode 7 Manny Patinkin as Satan, Season 7, Episode 23 Debbie Reynolds as Betty Popovich, Season 8, Episode 4 Sally Ride as herself, Season 5, Episode 26, John Schneider as Joshua Winslow's Satan, Mary McDonnell as Sister Theodore. Season 8. Episode 18, Luther Vandross as Reggie Hunter. Season 8. Episode 20, Richard Chamberlain as Jack Taylor. Season 7. Episode 1, Al Jarreau as himself. Season 2. Episode 15, B.B. King as himself. Season 2. Episode 15, Dr. John as himself. Season 2. Episode 15, Al Hurt as himself. Season 2. Episode 15, and Margaret as Angela. Episode Millennium, Rue Mathanahan as Amelia Balthup. Archibald. Episode Manny and Leela Winslow. Episode Shallow Water, Linda Gray as Marion Campbell. Season 2. Episode 20, Sally Jesse Raphael as Mrs. Angeli. Season 2. Episode 22, Kenny Rogers as Denny Bly. Season 6. Episode 14, Marianne Ross as Sophie. Jennifer Paz as Amhak Nguyen. Season 5. Episode 21, Made in the USA, Toby Keith as himself. Season 8. Episode 7, Most Likely to Succeed. The show also featured early appearances by Jack Black, James Marson, Shia LaBeouf, Brie Larson, Kirsten Dunst, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, and Bryan Cranston. Let's now turn our gaze towards production and explore the fascinating connections it has to offer. Touched by an Angel was produced by CBS and Moonwater Productions. The network had wanted to do a series about angels after reading a story in Newsweek about how belief in angels was becoming popular. Critic Harold Bloom, among others, noted a cultural awareness of angels around those years that began in 1990 with Sophie Burnham's international bestseller A Book of Angels, and continued with Tony Kushner's 1993 play Angels in America, among many other cultural touchstones. Most episodes of the series were produced in Salt Lake City, Utah. According to New York Times reviewer Corinne James, John Masius created the first pilot episode for the series, but it was a darker, less hopeful story than the producers wanted. It cost the studio $2 million to produce the episode. Masius wrote the show as a reflection of his spiritual anger at the time due to his 2 children being born disabled. Martha Williamson was approached to be the series' executive producer in early 1994. She described the pilot she received as upsetting as it portrayed angels as recycled dead people with power over life and death. She initially declined the position, but during a lunch with Andy Hill, then president of CBS, she mentioned the show and suggested he find a producer who would create a show with loving, joyful angels that the audience would have to believe in. Williamson stated that she could not stop thinking about the show after that meeting, and eventually called to ask if the position was still open. Though getting the position was no longer a sure thing, she passed up a more lucrative position directing a court drama and went in for an interview with CBS in June 1994. During her interview, she states she emphasized that she was a Christian and could only do a show that depicted angels in a way she felt was true to her view of angels and that was respectful towards God. She also indicated that the pilot should be redone from the beginning, keeping only the characters Monica and Tess reworked. The studio agreed with her remarks and hired her. Williamson herself wrote a new script for the pilot episode, while also working on hiring the remaining staff for the series, which was due to premiere in September. The pilot was filmed in Salt Lake City and the show was ready on schedule. The first episode aired on September 14, 1994. In this section, we'll be shedding light on theme song and its impact on our understanding of the subject. The lyrics to the show's theme song, Walk With You, are sung at the beginning of each episode by Della Reese. Get ready for a captivating exploration as we unravel the layers of spin-off and their profound significance. In 1996, Promised Land was launched as a spin-off series, following the Green family whom Monica had met during one of her cases, as they travel the United States helping those in need. 4 crossover episodes aired during Promised Land's 3-season run. Now, let's dig deeper into broadcast and syndication and unveil the hidden treasures it holds within. The series went into syndication in 1998 and has aired on PIX TV, Hallmark Channel, CBS Drama, Up, Met, and Start TV. It has also aired on Hallmark Drama. In this segment, we'll be unraveling the complexities of home media and exploring its multifaceted nature. Paramount Home Entertainment has released all 9 seasons on DVD in Region 1. The DVDs released before 2006 used the main Paramount brand, starting with the 3rd season, Volume 2. They used the CBS DVD brand. Seasons 1, 2 were released as single-season box sets, while Seasons 3 and 4 were released as 2-volume sets. On February 9, 2016, CBS DVD released Touched by an Angel, the complete series on DVD in Region 1. 4 theme sets, each containing 4 episodes, have also been released. The first 2, the Inspiration Collection, Holiday, and the Inspiration Collection, Hope, were released on November 10, 2009. The Inspiration Collection, Faith, and the Inspiration Collection, Love, were released January 26, 2010. In Region 4, Shock Records has released 5 volumes of episodes from the series, each containing 9 episodes and a set containing all 5 volumes together. DVD name IP release date: the complete first season 13 August 31, 2004, the second season 22 May 3, 2005, the third season, Volume 1 16 February 7, 2006, the third season, Volume 2 13 November 28, 2006, the fourth season, Volume 1 13 March 27, 2007, the fourth season, Volume 2 14 December 4, 2007, the fifth season 26 July 24, 2012, the sixth season 26 September 25, 2012, the seventh season 25 April 23, 2013, the eighth season 22 July 30, 2013, the ninth and final season 22 November 19, 2013, the complete series 211 February 9, 2016. Get ready for a captivating exploration as we unravel the layers of critical and their profound significance. Touched by an Angel received negative reviews from critics who derided its use of treaty melodrama. Tom Shales of The Washington Post said, "Viewers with low tolerance for precious whimsy will probably find they have overdosed on pixie dust within the first 10 minutes. Michael Bowen of the Boston Globe wrote, "If you loved Michael Landon's Highway to Heaven, a show poo-pooed by the critics that became a huge hit, you'll probably go for this sugary, maudlin, sentimental myth-making." David Zorwick of the Baltimore Sun opined it was the worst new series of the TV season. "There's absolutely nothing divine about it." Commenting on frequent shots of Monica's bare feet in the first episode, Zorwick wrote, "I'm not sure what that's all about unless CBS has research showing a large audience of foot fetishists waiting for a reason not to watch Roseanne." In a retrospective piece titled "Mauled by an Angel" for his column Religion Dispatches, W. Scott Paul stated that Downey and Reese served up a syrupy but powerful advertisement for a greeting card brand of religious faith with little theological definition, but a healthy serving of chicken soup for the Solar franchise that itself became popular in the same era. He added the show seemed to suggest that God was deeply concerned but mostly unable or unwilling to get directly involved, sending along his messengers to patch things up for humanity or select portions of it now and again. Writing of the first season, Ken Tucker of Entertainment Weekly gave the show a C grade and said the show succeeds in being so unpretentiously, innocently pure-minded. "This is the Forrest Gump of Fall Earth. It's possible to feel sympathy for its ratings plight." Common Sense media reviewer Emily Ashby gave the series 3 out of 5 stars, and said that this uplifting, inspirational show is steeped in strong moral messages, life lessons, and Christian overtones that include multiple references to God, Lord, and the Father. In the upcoming portion, we'll be dissecting ratings to gain a comprehensive understanding of its implications. Touched by an Angel became one of CBS's highest-rated series during Season 3 and continued through Season 6, when it was the 9th most-watched network series, with 17,190,000 viewers that amounted to a 15% share of the market as determined by Nielsen Media Research. In Season 8, after the series moved from its Sunday time slot to a Saturday one, It dropped to 79th place with 8.3 million viewers. As we transition to the next segment, let's unravel the mysteries surrounding awards and gain a fresh perspective. The series was nominated for 11 Primetime Emmy Awards between 1997 and 2000, including 2 nominations each for Downey and Reese in the Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series and Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Drama Series categories, respectively. It was also nominated for 3 Golden Globe Awards, 2 in 1998 and 1999 for Downey for Best Performance by an Actress in a TV Series Drama, and 1 in 1998 for Reese for Best Performance by an Actress in a Supporting Role in a Series, even though the series was never able to secure either award. Mark Lichtman was awarded 5 BMI Film and Television Awards for television music in 1997, 1998, 1999, 2000, and 2001 for his work as the series composer. Without further ado, let's move on to the topic of email controversy. In 1999, a chain email emerged which falsely claimed that atheism activist Madalyn Murray O'Hair, who died in 1995, was circulating a petition for the Federal Communications Commission to ban all religiously themed radio and television shows, including Touched by an Angel. The email claims the petition has the ID number 2493 and calls on readers to write to the FCC to express their objections to it. The hoax was modeled on a chain email from 1996, and variations persisted into the years, with different programs mentioned and different individuals supposedly leading the effort. In reality, the referenced petition RM 2493 sought to prevent religious organizations from receiving licenses to broadcast on educational channels. It did not demand a ban on all religious programming. O'Hair was not affiliated with it, and it was rejected by the FCC in 1975. Let's now venture into the realm of popular culture and explore the fascinating intricacies it holds. Rhea Bamford imitated Monica on the track Touched by an Angel on her Burning Tours album. It was also spoofed on Matt as Touched by an Atheist on an episode guest starring comedian George Carlin. It was also spoofed on the Family Guy episode Ready, Willing and Disabled. Weird Al Yankovic's take of Eminem's Lose Yourself called Couch Potato changed the title to Touched by an Uncle. It was parodied in the Burgirl episode Third Girl. Moving ahead, let's uncover the hidden gems within in other media and discover their significance. A book on the series, Touched by an Angel, was published by Zondervan in November 1997. Written by Williams and Robin Sheets, it contains background information on some of the stories featured, series production information, basic details on the first 50 episodes, and profiles of Downey, Reese, and Di. It also has short story versions of 4 episodes, Interview with an Angel, There But for the Grace of God, An Unexpected Snow, and Jacob's Ladder. A second book, In the Words of Angels, 20 Inspiring Stories from Touched by an Angel, was published by Fireside Books on August 28, 2001. Also written by Williams, it collects 20 short stories based on episodes from the series. An audio soundtrack, Touched by an Angel, the album, was released on November 3, 1998. The 15-track CD includes a full-length version of the series theme song, Walk With You, performed by Della, Reese, and songs by Klein Dion, Sean Colvin, Bob Dylan, Faith Hill, Martina McBride, Amy Grant, J.C. Velasquez, The Kinleys, Winona, and Amanda Marshall. The soundtrack went platinum. A second album, Touched by an Angel, Christmas album, was released on November 9, 1999, with 13 tracks of Christmas music. In addition to having tracks performed by Reese and Downey, it features songs from Randy Travis, Mo, Charlotte Church, Kirk Franklin, Colin Ray, Amy Grant, and Donna Summer. Both albums were released by Sony Music Entertainment, the successor to the former record division of CBS. Your feedback helps me improve, so please take a moment to leave a comment or review.